So today I am back with another downsizing video. I am once again downsizing my collection, and today I will not only be downsizing BTS, but I also might possibly look into downsizing some of my other collections as well, which makes me so sad to say, but honestly, my collections grow and shrink and grow and shrink as every comeback releases more items and there are just more things to collect. And if you know me, you know that downsizing isn't something that I do it often. So I know I'm not surprised by myself when I say that I'm downsizing again. I will go ahead and just get started because I do have about 4 binders to go through and kind of just flip through and let go of just some photo cards that I no longer want to collect, or just some things that I'm ready to part with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with this binder. So in this binder, I have most of DVD and other sort of photo cards. I already do have like a mental idea of which photo cards I am going to be letting go of. This page is so pretty. I love it so much. However, I think I can part with some of these. So to start off, we're going to part with Tay 2019. His Hollow for Concept and Root for Map of the Soul Concept. So these 3, set those aside. I do think I want to part with his Map of the Soul Blu-ray. I believe that this is his Blu-ray. I love it, but I think it would just make someone else very happy to have. The D-Day calendar stuff I'm not going to touch just because all of that did come in OT7 sets. So all of this, like if you got a calendar, everyone has it. So I don't think I'll be getting rid of any sort of items like that. However, these Japan fan club mobile exclusive photo cards, I think I will part with all of them except oh, they're just so cute though, guys. I'm already okay. I have to be strong. I think maybe I'll just keep Tay and JK. I might come back to this one and let it go. So if you see it posted, don't be surprised. Okay, these are the hardest to even consider letting go of. We're just gonna ignore this page and I don't know, maybe in the next downsizing. Okay, winter package. I think I just want to keep Jin's, or maybe just Tay's. For sure downsize Yoongi. Wow, this is harder than I thought. Okay, Jin. We're just not gonna look back. Okay, again, OT7 inclusions. I love Magic Shop. That is by far my favorite muster. However, I do think that I am ready to let go of these lenticulars. So for now, we're just going to take them out of the binder. Okay. On to Japanese. I do think I want to let go of the OT7 cards. Okay, we're just moving on. For Japan cards, I don't know, we're going to leave this untouched as well. And then these are just more inclusions. Yeah, we're just not gonna touch the rest of that. And I think that that is it for now for this binder. And before I change my mind, we're just gonna continue. Okay, moving on into the next binder. Here I have album photo cards. For everyone who is not Jin or JK, they are in a separate binder. They are the two that I collect for album cards, so they're not in this binder. I do think I will let go of this Wings group photo card. I do think I also will just let go of these as well, Dark and Wild, and then HYYH Part 2. Yes. Okay. I do want to, yes, we're just going to get rid of the lenticular for Love Yourself. Map of the Soul, I think, is another one that I can part with in terms of group photo cards. For B, these two, if I'm not wrong, came with like the deluxe album, so I think everyone has those, but these two. The hollow for sure was a random, like Japanese lucky draw. And this one I think was also a random, so I think we'll, okay, we're just going to, okay, this set right here. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, You Never Walk Alone. I think I will just keep Yoongi, at least for these two. So in the first half of this binder, I do only have Rap Line, and then in the second half, I do have V-Min, just because it was the best way for me to like lay them out, because it's not like OT. It was an OT7, so I couldn't do like a full page layout. It was always like 4 and then 1 member. So I just decided to split it that way. And here, okay. He's so cute. However, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna stick him here. Okay, Map of the Soul. This one was the one where I think I'm pretty ready to let go of some of these sets. I think version 4 was the first BTS album I bought, and technically even then I didn't buy it. It was a gift from one of my closest friends, so she bought me my first BTS album. So I think I have like an emotional attachment to it, and I also was like, this was the set that I fell in love with at first. But I think we can move on. My collection is ready to grow in other ways. Version 1. Okay, I think I can let go of version 1 as well. Version 2, I think I want to keep this Yoongi, but I can downsize on these two. Okay, we're not gonna think about it. Disclaimer, if you see something here that I downsize and I don't post it, it's because I had remorse and took it back. Okay, B, we're just gonna do both. So the album photo cards, as well as their hollow lucky draws, Japan hollow. I don't think you can see the hollow on camera actually, so, but, oh, okay. Permission to Dance. I feel like for me personally, making these videos kind of just helps solidify my decisions. I'm a pretty indecisive person, so whatever kind of keeps me accountable to the things that I say and like the decisions that I make is helpful. So I think that that's mostly why I sit down and record downsizing videos, just to have it on record. And then also because I think it will be kind of cool to look back on later and just see like all of the changes that my collection went through. Okay, we can downsize these as well. They can go to new homes. But I am going to keep her. And I am going to keep Tier. I think if anything, if I were to downsize her, I would downsize but keep O version, which is like everyone's favorite version. So I don't know, if you have any hopes of me letting go of these down the future, just know that this one's excluded. Okay, Tier. Okay, Map of the Soul. Okay. Jimin. I do have a duplicate of this Tae. I do have 2 of him. But I don't know, I have a hard time letting go of dupes when I pull them. So sometimes I do have multiples. But maybe just for the sake of my collection, I'll downsize to 1. So I'll put these aside and then I'll put the other one in my binder later. Because I will have to go through and organize these. I will be like transitioning all of these into a better binder down the line. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do first. I also have seen like Beyond D pages where it's like 6 pockets, and I'm thinking that maybe if I were to transition, I don't know, Jin into this binder and separate JK completely, I could have, you know, 6 member pages. But for now, they'll just all sit in here until I have a better way to organize them. I have looked into maybe getting like individual books for everyone. And I know that there are some like BT21 photo card binder things that I could get for each specific member. Okay. Let's start here first because this kind of just seems easier to for Butter. So we have his Japan pre-order benefit, his Weavers pre-order benefit, version Cream, and version Peaches. This is a duplicate, but I think I might just also want to maybe downsize both. I did downsize the other one last video, so this would be my copy. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I will live and I won't have too much regret about it. This one, however, I think maybe if I just don't think about it, it'll be okay. This page. I think I am okay with downsizing this one, the Universal Music version. So this is a stars holo. It has little star holographic patterns on it. I wish I had like a flashlight so I could like shine it and show you guys, but I don't. This is his B Weavers pre-order benefit. Okay. Jimin and Tae for their heart holos. These are other Japan holo pre-order benefits or lucky draws. I don't remember which. I think they're pre-order benefits, but they might be lucky draws. I'm not too sure. The group orders for these were just crazy expensive, which is understandable because the B album itself is like a brick. So the shipping for these did make them a bit expensive. So I don't know if I necessarily would want to sell them at the price that I got them. I do think that it would be fair, but I know that there's like mixed feelings about things like that in the community. So I might maybe just trade them for these new holos that are coming up with the new album that BTS put out. But I do think for sure maybe Jimin I can downsize. Tae's I'll have to think about. But we are just gonna put him in this pile for now. And that pretty much sums up this binder. Okay, Moving on into a collection that I didn't think I was going to downsize, but I think I'm at a place where I kind of just want to focus on one member per group that I collect. And even then, I think that some groups I want to maybe just focus on more on their content and saving for things like their concerts versus collecting. And Astro is one of those groups. So I will for sure be downsizing most of my Astro collection, if not all. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to take out the photo cards that I will keep and then just leave the rest in here, since I feel like it'll just leave me with too many empty pages in a binder. So I'll just sort of deal with that later. But I will be letting go of the okay. Okay, I will downsize the all light photo cards. Next, all yours. I will downsize all of them, so I have the 3 versions. And then one of his, I think this is Make Star. Yes, Make Star Hollow, like pre-order benefits. And then this one I think is also another Make Star. Super cute. I have the 3 message cards and then the Apple pre-order benefit. I think this is the one that I'm going to keep for, because look at his smile. I just am obsessed with his smile. I love it. So I am going to keep this one. Put that to the side. Okay, on to Switch On. I want to keep this smile. Again, I just love this man's smile. I want to keep this smiley version, but I also feel like if I just let go of the set, it might just be better for me and easier to maybe just pass down to someone else. So we'll see. Okay, and then the Polaroids were album inclusions, and those can go. Moving on into Uno. This Care Bear. He's so cute. I also do have, again, the Make Star and then the message cards. And then Switch On. I think the reason why I'm sort of struggling is because I don't like breaking sets apart unless I'm like specifically super in love with like only one version or whatever the case may be. So it kind of just feels wrong to only have like half of the album inclusions completed. So I think I will just maybe let go of the set for his benefits. I do think that maybe I'll just keep like 2 per outfit. I'm not too sure on the specifics yet. I might post them all, I might only post some, but these will just be up for sale at some point. But for the most part, I think that my entire Astro collection I'm actually ready to part with. Again, just because I think Astro is like a group that I enjoy the content more than I enjoy the collecting. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it makes me any less of a fan. So yeah, I also don't think it's super necessary to explain myself in detail. But yeah, there might just be like a couple that I'll take out from here. A couple of like the pre-order benefits, but for the most part, I think I am okay with parting with most of my Astro collection. I just sort of needed to talk it through and say it out loud and have it on record that I am gonna downsize, just so that I'm not like, okay, let me just ignore what I said and put this away and never get to it. Guys, an Ode Mingyu. I don't know. I think, again, the concerts, tour dates dropped, the new album dropped. There's so many album inclusions. It dropped too close to other comebacks. Like TXT, Astro, and 17 all had their comebacks like very close to each other. And I think that that sort of overwhelmed me into maybe thinking that I'm not going to be able to keep up with Mingyu as much as I would like to. And as much as I love these photo cards. But for now, I think, again, for the most part, I will be dropping most of this, if not all of it. But yes, that is Mingyu. Again, just mostly talking myself through this and just thinking out loud. Moving on into Subin's binder, and this will be the last binder that I go through today. I think in this binder, I mostly just wanted to take the photo book cards out for Yeonbin and then Subin's photo card. Mostly because I don't normally collect non-album for TXT, and I don't think I would want to start anytime soon. So yeah, like I'm okay with not having these as a part of my collection, just because with Subin I mostly just want to focus on album pulls. And then also just because in Thursday's Child I did pull a lot of Yeonjun. So I don't know what that would mean for my Yeonjun collection, since I technically only did have these two cards as a part of it. So we shall see. But for now, I do think at least these photo book cards I will put up for sale. Okay. Okay, moving on into the last thing that I have is these fact photo cards for BTS. I did purchase an OT7 set. However, I only purchased it because purchasing the OT7 set to acquire JK's card was cheaper than getting JK's card by itself. And then I figured it would also maybe help get these cards at a more accessible price for other collectors. So I will be downsizing all of these. I didn't even get a chance to put them in the binder. So I will just take JK's out. So if anyone's interested, these are super cute. I'm trying to stay away from collecting not as many OT7 sets as I once did. So I just know maybe if I like nip it in the bud, I won't have to downsize so often. So setting that to the side and sort of bringing back the items that I'm going to be downsizing. We have quite a big stack. And this like doesn't even include the full-on like binders of Astro and Mingyu that I will most likely be parting with. So, oh, this one doesn't have a sleeve. Okay. But yes, just sort of a quick, I don't know, to flip through them, I guess. Wow, there's a lot of Tae. Guys, Tae was my bias. Well, when I first got into BTS, the first members that I noticed were JK and RM. And then after it went into JK and Tae. And then after it went into like JK and Jin and Tae and Yoongi. And then lately it's been like JK, Hobi, and Yoongi and Namjoon. So I don't know. JK has been the only constant though, which is why I think it's safe to say that like, okay, he's my ult. But everyone else has always just fluctuated. So wow, there's a lot of cards. I'm sort of dreading like posting these just because like the hassle of, you know, sending videos and getting address confirmations. I know it's like a necessary thing to do in like the trading community, but sometimes I'm just like, guys, just trust me. You know, I will disclose any damages. But yes, that's sort of, wow, that is a lot. Okay, and then of course, like the Mingyu cards that, again, if I had just taken them out, it would have just left me with an empty binder. And then of course, Astro and this whole thing, essentially. So yes. Anyways, we're just gonna leave it here with a scattered, I don't know, like BTS photocard kind of mess. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and for just giving me a space to lay out my thoughts and sort of walk through this process of downsizing. As much as it hurts me to downsize, I also do find comfort in the fact that like these cards could very well be like the last card that someone needs for their collection to be complete. And as someone who is a completionist, I understand that feeling. So I'm hoping that all of these go to very good homes, and that they're appreciated and that they bring happiness to whoever they go to. But yes, that sort of concludes today's downsizing. I did downsize today a bit more than I did before, which I think is good. I'm pretty proud of myself, just because I am usually pretty indecisive about stuff like this. So the fact that I was able to physically like take them out of the binder, I think just says a lot. But yes, if you don't already, I will be posting, like if you don't follow on my Instagram, I will be posting those there. I will leave the link below. If you see anything here that you're interested in for purchase or for trade, I will also be allowing trades for like DVD photo cards that I'm missing for JK. Like if you wanted to trade multiples, I'm okay with that. But if you wanted to purchase any of these, if you were interested, go ahead and reach out to me there if I haven't already made the post by the time you're watching this, or maybe just ask and be like, hey, when are you posting? And I'll let you know if I have already or if I don't. But yes, a lot of my updates are usually on my highlights once I finalize everything. So I will have to like go through and price all of these, take pictures, upload them and stuff. That may take a while. I think this is just mostly me taking them out of the binder. I don't think I will be posting them right away. The goal would be to like post them within this week. So the week of, you know, today is June 13th when I'm filming this. So this week is the goal for when I let go of some of these, or for when I post these for sale. So yeah, that pretty much sums everything up. Make sure to like and subscribe if you would like to. That really helps me, and it also just motivates me to continue posting content, especially if I know that other people are going to enjoy it as well. So yes, before I continue rambling on, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.